In the unforgiving Yukon, one wrong move can cost you a fortune. When a 20-ton rock truck flips on the edge of a 15-foot drop, Tommy Beats faces every miner's nightmare. Lost time, lost gold, and a race against shutdown. This isn't just a setback, it's a full-blown crisis. At Paradise Hill, the gold rush season is almost over. Tommy Beats is racing against time because his 30-acre settling pond is filled to the brim with silt from 24 hours of mill work. This pond is no longer doing its job. It used to be very important for filtering out slurry before water runs back into the nearby creek. The dirty water is about to leak into the natural creek, which would cause environmental officials to shut it down right away. Tony knows how things work. When the police are around, you shouldn't mess with nature. Tony has to make the hard decision to stop his only wash plant that is still working. The dikes will be raised, and the pond will be made deeper. This will add more water and give the silt time to settle, but this fix is coming at a very bad time. The season is almost over, and every hour lost is gold lost. The Beats crew quickly acts, but it's clear that this isn't just a technical problem. It's a moment that could make or break the show. Tony's season might not end with a gold haul, but with a shutdown if the crew doesn't do their job correctly. The pressure has now fully started, but just as the crew gets to work raising the dike, a single moment throws the entire operation into chaos. As the Beats crew works quickly to rebuild the dike, they need a special type of truck called a side dump truck to move and dump loads of materials. The dike needs to be strengthened and raised so that the settling pond has more depth and volume to handle the silt buildup. Then there was disaster. As one of the trucks moves along the narrow edge with its full load, it tilts and suddenly falls over, hanging by its huge 10-ton frame from a 15-foot drop. The whole group is shocked and amazed. Even Tony Beats, who has seen almost everything in the mining world, says that this is the first time he's ever seen a side dump truck flip over on his land. There is a real risk. The truck could roll into the water, and its unsteady position could also cause the dike they worked so hard to build to fall apart. Mike takes charge right away because he is in charge of the business. No one should go near the front of the truck because it could fall and crush anything or anyone in its way if it moves even slightly. Tony is very angry. They are already running out of time, and this accident makes things even worse. The dike project has been put on hold, and the only wash plant that works is currently not online. Each hour of delay is costing Tony a lot of money. He is now facing not only environmental risk, but also equipment loss and the chance of getting hurt. There is a lot of pressure to get the truck back quickly and safely. The crew of the Beats is no longer just after gold, they need to stay alive. All eyes are on Mike as he gets ready for a dangerous rescue mission. If he makes one mistake, the mining season could be over for good. Things are more important than ever. Now, with a 10-ton truck dangling off the edge, the focus shifts from mining to a high-stakes rescue mission, and it's not going well. As the 10-ton side dump truck hangs off the edge of a 15-foot drop, the Beats crew is in a tricky and dangerous position. As always, Mike comes in with a 220 backhoe to help move the truck back to safety, but it's clear right away that the machine isn't strong enough. The pressure on the chain makes it groan, but the truck won't move. More power is needed in this case. Mike then calls in the big gun, a 480 backhoe that can lift 20 tons. Things are still hard even though the machine has been improved. There isn't much room to work at the edge of the pond. Mike has trouble with limited angles and can't put enough force in the right way. The chain looks like it could break at any time. Nobody can make a mistake, and if something goes wrong, there are no second chances. At the same time, Tony watches and looks angry. It's been almost 2 days, and not a single ounce of gold has been found at his only wash plant. The team knows that getting the truck back, they also need to get back lost time gold and maybe even their whole season. Things are really dangerous because of the weight and the pressure. Mike keeps trying to find the best angles and points to lift, but even he knows this won't be an easy pull. Every delay hurts Tony's ability to make money and wait. Things are not only going badly with the rescue, but it's very nearly getting out of hand. When brute force fails, Tony and the crew are left with only one option: separate the truck and trailer or risk losing everything. After several failed efforts to recover the overturned truck, Tony Beets makes a very important choice. The trailer will have to be taken off the truck. It's a risky move, but there's no other choice. It has not been possible to pull the whole unit as one. Now it's time to work smart and stay safe. Chain pins and drills are used by the crew. Each step has to be worked out. If you move the truck the wrong way, it could roll, twist, or even hit someone nearby and hurt them. Things are very tense. Mike carefully guides the process while Tony keeps a close eye on it. The trailer is finally taken apart and it is slowly pulled back up. Now the attention turns to the truck itself. By turning each piece by itself, they lower the chance of breaking machinery or putting too much on it. It's hard, stressful, and takes a lot of time, but it works. It wasn't just any recovery. It was a fight of brains, teamwork, and raw machine power. Putting the truck and trailer away probably kept the whole thing from getting worse. But the weight has already cost them. Tony is running late, short on gold, and still needs to fix the dike. The time is running out. The trailer may be safe, but the real challenge begins now: flipping a 20-ton truck without causing a disaster. After making sure the trailer is upside down, the Beets crew moves on to the big beast, the 20-ton truck. While the plan looks easy on paper, it's actually very scary. Tony's son is in charge and slowly tightens the chains while Mike carefully watches everything from the digger. Heavy gear, on the other hand, never follows the rules. The truck suddenly leans forward with a force that is out of character, racing toward the excavator. For an instant, it looks like bad things are going to happen. When Mike yells, the team scrambles, and the whole operation is on the verge of disaster. Luckily, Mike moves quickly and avoids what could have been a very bad collision. Everyone knows it's too close a call. One bad move here could have broken things, hurt someone, or even been worse. When the truck falls on its wheels with a heavy thud, the tension finally breaks. No party, just a lot of deep breaths of relaxation. The team puts the trailer back together, starts the engine, and the machine moves again. The road repair job is finally back on track almost 48 hours after it all started. But how much does it cost in stress and lost time? Very big. There are a lot of delays this season, and Tony Beets feels pain every time. With the truck finally back on the road, Tony turns his eyes to the gold, but the results may not be worth the price they paid. Tony Beets finally gets his business back on track after being behind schedule for almost 2 days. The road is fixed up, the dike is made stronger, and the wash plant starts up again. But wasted time is wasted gold. As this week's cleanup proves, the count weighs only 143.58 ohms. It sounds like a big deal because it's worth over $350,000, but for Tony, it's not even close to his 5,000-ounce season goal. Every hour of rest hurts now that the season is ending. A single truck flipping over, a pond getting clogged, or a bad choice can cause a chain reaction that costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. Tony already knows this. He's not just a miner, he's also a strategist. With every choice he makes, he weighs danger, equipment, crew, and environmental issues. You take what you can get in the Klondike, though. Even though 143 ounces isn't much, it's something, and anything is better than nothing. Nothing is certain in the gold rush. There is only grit, risk, and raw resolve. This week was a harsh lesson for Tony Beets that success isn't just finding gold. It's also about getting through everything that gets in there.